If you are looking for a Preptober inspiration, even though it's only September, you are in the right place. Hello, and welcome back. If you're new here, my name is Christina and I make videos about writing and self-publishing. So if those topics interest you, be sure to hit subscribe and give this video a thumbs up. Since Camp Nanowrimo in July, I have been waiting for Preptober that I could not wait to make this video for you. I got this idea from Kristen Martin's video in which she breaks down the 4 elements or the 4 must-haves for Preptober. If you haven't seen it yet, I highly recommend watching this video all the way through. It was such a fun watch. I thought it would be fun to share my Preptober haul based on the 4 elements that she outlines, which are fuel, inspiration, vibe, and organization. So the first category is fuel. And while I desperately wish I was in the United States right now so that I could go to Trader Joe's and stock up on all the fall goodies, I am not. I am in Europe currently and we don't have Trader Joe's, but I rummaged around in my fridge to see what I could count as my Preptober food haul. First things first, we have some instant coffee. There are a ton of coffee shops that I could go to for sure, but for now, when I'm just hunkering down and writing and planning, instant coffee is the way to go. I felt these next items were kind of close to Trader Joe's-esque, so I have some cute little instant oatmeal packets for when I want to start the day off with a healthy breakfast, a healthy and cozy breakfast. And to go with that oatmeal, I have some blueberries and some raspberries. I know I'm going to eat these before October, but why not? Let's count them. And then the last thing I have is some fruit flavored tea because I can't be drinking caffeine all day long and it is getting cold here, so I would like to stay warm with tea that will not over caffeinate me. Before we get into the next few categories, let me know in the comments below if you are participating in Preptober this year. I would love to know what your plans are. Number 2 on Kristen's video is inspiration. And honestly, I kind of forgot about this category for a second because when I think of inspiration, my brain goes to Pinterest and developing character boards and mind maps and world building and all these things. But in order to do that, you kind of need to have an idea of your story, of your setting, of where you want to take your Preptober project. And while this is a creative activity and while it could be inspirational, to me, this kind of feels like an organizational task, which we'll talk about later. But after thinking about this further, I realized the answer is right in front of me. It's obvious. For Preptober inspiration, all I need to do is go to YouTube, type in Preptober, and watch all the other Preptober content that comes out because I am sure there is going to be a wealth of inspiration. Okay, and the most fun category number 3 in Kristen's video is vibe. So I know for most of you participating in NaNoWriMo, the Preptober vibe is going to be things like candles, cozy blankets, lights behind you, fall decorations. However, I am traveling full time right now and I do not wish to accumulate more stuff. Although I am very jealous and I do love watching these Preptober vlogs as they come out. So what I did is, don't laugh, I searched around my Airbnb for anything that I can count as a Preptober vibe. I'll show you what I found in a bit. But I also thought, Christina, you don't need to miss out just because you can't buy stuff. And this goes for anyone. Just because you're saving money and you don't want to buy all the fancy fall stuff and aesthetics, you don't have to miss out on this vibe, this Preptober vibe that everyone is talking about. You can get this Preptober vibe by doing things digitally. You can create yourself a vision board on Canva of all the fall pictures, everything that reminds you of fall. You don't even need Canva. You can just go to Google Images, type in fall, and look at the lovely photos. Some other things that I'm going to do is I'm going to be watching cozy read with me videos, cozy write with me videos, and also videos that are like a digital cafe, I guess you can say, like this one that has some smooth jazz playing in the background. What a nice background thing to have on while you plan your outline or whatever you do for Preptober. Oh, and I forgot to show you, okay, the 2 physical items that I have to include for this category that I found are Oh, three. Actually, I found three. Where's the third one? Oh, it's right here. Okay. So I found some bubble bath. My Airbnb does have a bath, so I feel like a bubble bath is a great way to reward yourself after doing some outlining or doing some work for Preptober. Why not take a bubble bath? And bonus, when you're taking a bath and you're not writing, your brain is thinking, and you can just think about your story for the entire time that you're in the bath. The other thing I found was more tea, but it was quite impressive. It's a whole tea set, okay? It's just here for me to drink, for me to enjoy, maybe for me to have a different flavor of tea each day, so that counts. And then this last one is a bit of a stretch, but let me know if you agree. I have some face cream and it's orange, so it matches the fall colors, but it smells like, okay, it smells really good. It smells like oranges. So it doesn't smell like pumpkins, which that's good. I do not want a pumpkin smelling face cream, but you know what? I'm counting it. And I believe that music is a huge part of inspiration. And for this, I have one thing to say: Taylor Swift. Can we just take a moment to appreciate that Taylor Swift's album Midnights is coming out during Preptober? I honestly think this is a gift to all writers. Okay, and the last and final category we have is organization. I will admit this one is a work in progress for me, as I am constantly learning new things and then changing my system for how I organize things. As in, I've been dabbling in Google Docs for a while. Then I learned Scrivener recently. And then I discovered that Notion, I've been using Notion for a while, but not for writing. And I just think Notion is the way to go. And I can't wait to share more with you during this Preptober and Nanowrimo season on how I am using Notion to outline my novel. Let me know what is in your Preptober haul in the comments. I would love to know. Do you have tangible items in your haul, or do you have some digital items in your haul like me? If you enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up, hit subscribe, and check out this video to help you get even more excited about the Nanowrimo and Preptober season this fall. Bye!